So at this point, I know that I sound like a broken record, and I'm going to continue to sound like a broken record because Jeremy Sochan is amazing me, and it's apparent that he's amazing a lot of coaches as well.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
It's almost like every single game, someone has something positive to say about Jeremy Sochan. It's very little negative, and the people that do have a problem with them, I mean, they're kind of trash anyway, like the Morris brothers. But that's besides the point. We're going to look at this quote from Ty Lue. But before we do, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com. Big shout out to Shoni. Hopefully I said that right. For picking up a shirt. Sent it out to you last week, I think. And I guess she just got it, probably because all the snow and everything. But I really do appreciate you are tweeting this out. If you guys get your shirt or you get any merch, please tweet it out, tag me so I can, so we can show the world. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So this isn't a long video by any means, but I do want to give praise to Jeremy Sochan whenever I can. So Ty Lue says, I love him. Basically, he really focuses on the defensive end and takes pride in defending. His offense is going to come. He'll get better with his shooting, but defensively, he locks in and wants to take that challenge every night of guarding the best player. That's insane to me. This is insane to me. He's only been in the league one season, okay? Ty Lue hasn't, he didn't get a huge sample size of Sochan yet, but if he notices it, I believe that other coaches and people around the league are noticing it as well. This right here, he wants to take the challenge every night of guarding the best player. I don't know, this might be conjecture on my part, okay? But is it possible that Ty Lue actually listens to Jeremy Sochan and can see himself put himself in those situations? Because oftentimes we're told that the San Antonio Spurs are ran like a military. Popovich just runs everybody like a military, all right? Very militant. That's the word that goes around so often when people bring up the Spurs. And it's utter nonsense. I've been a fan for a long time. It's nonsense. But it seems here that Jeremy Sochan is taking it upon himself to guard the best player. Now, you guys know my favorite player, I won't say of all time, that's blasphemous, all right? My favorite player since Manu Ginobili, and then it ended up being Primo and now Sochan. Those two kind of went hand in hand, but it was Derek White. And one thing about Derek White I was very open about, and I thought was pretty obvious, is that he lacked confidence. That was the one thing he lacked. And I, at least from what I've seen, okay, outside looking in, I could be completely wrong, from the outside looking in, it looked as if it was an effort from the coaches to say, hey, Derek White, you can guard the best player every night, and we're going to do that. But this right here, the fact that he's saying that he's taking it upon himself to guard the best player, it just speaks to the type of tenacity Sochan has. And he has the type of attitude of something you would expect from a lottery pick. So a lot of people out there, these claims have completely went down. All right, it doesn't happen as often as it did last season, but the claim that the Spurs don't need a lottery pick, or you can just make do because there's this amount of players that have been successful that weren't lottery picks, is nonsense. Okay, you need lottery picks, you need top picks, and this is just a product of that. Every single person that's in love with Devin Vassell, well, guess what? He was a pretty high pick, okay? And the same thing with Jeremy Sochan. He's a high pick. This is the type of confidence that you get from a guy that is considered top 10 in the world, all right, going into this last draft. So just keep that in mind. I absolutely love what I'm seeing from him. Ty Lue says he's coming along on offense. I think his offense is pretty doggone good. Just my opinion. Now, as far as scoring, obviously he needs some work with his shooting, like outside shots or whatnot. But as far as his offense, I don't think people taking into account even his passing ability, because that is top notch. I would argue, and some people might disagree, but I would argue that he's the best passer we have on this team right now. I mean, maybe right there with Trey Jones, but I think right now he is the best passer we have on the team, and he's definitely the most lethal passer we have on the team due to his size, his strength, and his agility. So just wanted to bring this to your attention, just show you that he is getting love around the league, and this is something that I just absolutely love to see. But anyways, you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, or become a patron or YouTube member. I'll give it to you guys later. Until next time, I said Mon. Until next time, deuces.